Hey guys, my name is Scott and this is a video about the Hammer Mod Cologne from Tobeco. And this has been so-so. I really bought it mostly on its looks and ended up having some weird disappointments. I really love the way it feels, and I love vaping on it, you know, but the way it looks at least and feels in the hand. But you know, the actual usage of it, there's been a couple things that have really disappointed me about it, and I'd like to get my hands on an original to you know, see how that compares. But anyway, I'll show you an up close, and then I'll bring you back and tell you a little bit. Okay, so here's the Hammer Mod clone with the different parts, and here's kind of a little close up for you. Now the scratches, it just seems to scratch no matter what. You know, it's just something you're not going to be able to avoid with this. You know, I don't know if it's this the chroming process or what it is, but it scratches very, very easily. There are a lot of fine scratches, but you know, it doesn't matter how well I polish this thing. It just never seems to look right. And so here's the base. Actually, here's the tube. This is the battery tube. We'll stick that in first. That goes before the base goes on. Okay. Now, here's the extension tubes right here. And this is where it's been kind of disappointing for me. This ring, for some reason you need this ring to attach anything to the body, just the way it's made. So if you're going to attach the switch, you've got to put it on the adapter ring, like so, and then you can attach that to the body. Now, if you're going to use bigger batteries than an 18350, you have to attach the switch to the extension tubes, attach the extension tubes to this ring, and then attach that to the body. Now, I'm not sure why it was made this way. It just seems a little strange to me that, you know, the size of the body couldn't have been accommodated to fit the tubes and the switch on their own. But there is something that I have found through a little bit of research. One of the main disappointing things for me, if you take a standard 18350 or one with the you know, with the nipple top, and you put that in there. Okay, and you put on the ring adapter. It does not fit all the way. In fact, it doesn't even come close. This is about where you end up with it. And you've got these threads sticking out, which just looks terrible and undone. Let's see here, 16340 battery will fit flush. You're just going to get that little extra bit of life out, and you won't get a whole lot out of it. Now, the strange thing, I have not tried any flat top 18350s. I would assume they would fit a lot better, or flush. But here's the strange thing, seems a little ironic to me, is that a flat top 18350 should fit with no problem. But when you take a flat top 18650 and use this with the extension tube, oh, sorry about that. Let me get our little adapter off of here. Yeah, this whole thing's just so strange with the adapter, you know. I mean, it's, I think they were building something, some weird multi-use or something. But anyhow, okay, so we put a 650 in here, and now she won't fire up, and I don't know if it's, you know, it seems like there's just too big a gap. You cannot use a 650 flat top with this mod. Now, I did see some sort of modification that you can do, or there's a video on YouTube where somebody had taken the tube out, and I don't know exactly what they did, if they took this ring off and they were shaving some of the brass off, or what it is that they did to make the flat top 650 compatible. I have not tried it with a nipple top 650, but I can tell you that she just will not fire with this 650 in there. And it's just been really disappointing. You know, I've had to use the 16340 with it, which is weak, and I don't get much life at all. I guess I could live with using a 350, but I would really love to use my 650. And I don't know, I just don't feel like you know, going and buying new batteries just specifically for this mod, because all of my other mods fit the 350 and the 650 just fine. So anyhow, you know, it's still a very cool looking mod, but you know, just those few little things just make it I don't know, a little quirky, I guess. You know, but you can get by using a 350 with it, but you're just gonna have your switch hanging out. That's all, you know. And I don't know how safe that is, or you know, I don't know. It just doesn't seem right to me. But anyhow, there you go, and there's the hammer, and I'll show you how she vapes. Okay, so got the hammer and Subtank Mini, 12 milligram OC, and I do have the 18350 in here, and it was charged recently, but it just leaves a lot to be desired. You know, vape's okay, but kind of an inconvenience. You know, I can't use my 650 flat top with it. I know there's a mod to or modification that you can do to the mod to use it, but I just didn't want to do that. You know, I didn't want to go chopping it up and do anything like that. But yeah, I mean, the mod itself, I mean, it's, you know, it's got a cool look. I mean, it's quite different than anything out there, than anything you'll see. And I think it feels really cool in your hand. You know, it's almost kind of like an inhaler, especially when you get the longer tube on. It feels like you've actually got an inhaler or something. But you know, I mean, it's yeah, it's cool. I love the feel of it. It's nice and compact. You know, which, you know, that's if you're going to use the bigger batteries, it won't be as compact, obviously, but I still find it just as cool with the extension tubes on there, though. But looks great. Looks very cool with some of the different atomizers. I've got some photos that I showed you, and I'm just really, you know, disappointed that you can't even get the 350 on here properly, you know, without, you know, these threads showing. The threads on this, it's almost like an adapter ring to use the switch with the mod. I'm not sure why you need an adapter ring to use the switch. I have no idea. I've never seen another one like it, or another mod like that does that. But yeah, it's one that I've had it for a while now, and I haven't used it a whole lot, mostly because of the inconvenience of having to use the smaller batteries with it. And plus, using the Subtank Mini, I do have the 0.5 coil head in here, so it's not going to last long at all with that. You know, and you're going to be you know, your water's going to drop quite a bit before the battery dies, pretty fast. So anyhow, you know, I don't know. I guess I can't really recommend it too much, you know, unless you want something in your collection that looks really cool. Which, you know, I mean, that's really one of the big appeals with mechanical mods anyway. You know, after a while, how many do you really need before it is a hobby, and you know, it really comes down to aesthetics, which for me was the main reason I bought it anyway. So I guess it's getting the job done, looking cool, you know. But other than that, yeah, I just don't reach for this one that much, you guys. You know, I just don't. Um, but anyhow, I just wanted to show it to you and, you know, see what you guys think of it. And anyhow, that's it. Not really a whole lot more to say there, but anyhow, subscribe, and I appreciate you guys coming by, and I'll make many more videos. So have a good day.